Blue Jackets and the Flames facing each other for the first time this year. And Jody, after a lot of play within the division, now all of a sudden the Blue Jackets are going to get a little division play, but a lot of teams from out west coming in here.
Yeah, and this is a good team. This is a team coming out of the Pacific. They find their way to the top of that division. A lot of similarities with the Calgary Flames and the Columbus Blue Jackets. A lot of speed, a lot of youth, a lot of talent, and they know it's urgency to get points. So should be a good matchup here tonight.
Well, when we talk about the success the Blue Jackets have had, many times we talk about the defensemen and their offense. But Ryan Murray says it's time to talk about the forwards and the way they play defense.
Yeah, I mean, our forwards do a heck of a job. You know, they make it easy on us. They go so hard in the corners, and we got, you know, all four lines can, you know, bang that puck around down low and make things happen and turn over pucks and reloads, and it's like they make it hell on the other team sometimes trying to get out of their own zone.
So when you hear comments like that, you understand that this team is really coming together. The forwards are not hesitating. They're on the same page as the D, and when they pick up a compliment from the D, well, that's a good thing.
Well, you talk about it coming together, and Pierre-Luc Dubois says the only way that happens is everybody has to buy into the plan.
You know, when Torts talks about, you know, a thing that we can improve, we all know it's the right thing to do. We all know what we have to do better, and like I said, whenever everybody buys into a theme, then that's when, you know, we can be successful because of it.
And another good sign about a team that's trending up is when players are using that term as like buy-in. And you hear it a lot when teams are struggling, but when players are saying it and complimenting the players, the teammates, it's a good thing. This Blue Jackets team now seems to have found their game. They've found some consistency and their confidence. I think that's the biggest word. And when you hear young man Luc Dubois talk about that, there's some cohesion in there, too.
Well, you talk about confident, and you mentioned earlier Calgary is at the top of the Pacific Division as we begin play tonight, so they, too, are a confident team, and they've got some good players. One guy that is always looked to is the forward, Johnny Gaudreau, but look on their blue line. Guys like Mark Giordano and T.J. Brody will be important.
Yeah, Brody is a guy that last season had his struggles, but he seemed to have found his way. He's an elite player back there. Very quiet the way he plays the game, but gets a lot of compliments from his teammates. He's a defenseman to watch more. Giordano is the captain of the team. He's the 35-year-old. He's the elder statesman back there. He is in the talks of the Norris. When you hear the Calgary Flames and their traveling party talk, they talk highly of Giordano and the way he's playing this season. He's a leader, and he's a force to be reckoned with. And, yes, Johnny Hockey, Johnny Gaudreau up front. He's not very big, but he's skilled, and he's a guy that's a bit of a buzzsaw out there. Everything goes through Johnny Gaudreau up front when he's on the ice. Look for him and watch him. The Blue Jackets will focus on him and try to make him play D.
And another good subplot whenever he plays against the Blue Jackets is Cam Atkinson. They both went to Boston College, and they're both small guys who are very skilled.
Yeah, and those guys, you know, they've faced adversity their entire life. When they were playing minor hockey, no one thought they'd make it. They heard that a lot. But two guys that have proven all the naysayers wrong, and they're impacting the National Hockey League in big ways.
All right, it's time to go beyond the numbers. It's being brought to you by Ohio Credit Union. What's your number tonight?
Well, Bob, I'm going to go with the number 12, as in the 12th month, December. The Blue Jackets had a great November, but only 5 games at home. They did an outstanding job with those games at home. 4-on-1, picked up points in every game. Now they're playing the next 7 of 8 at home, 9 home games during the month of December. This needs to be a tough place to play for the opposition. The Blue Jackets need to keep the momentum in the 12th month, December.
Well described. Very good. Tomorrow you can catch the recap of this game and my opinions on it by listening to my CBJ in 30 podcast. You'll be able to find the link at bluejackets.com or at SoundCloud. That'll do it for tonight's Rink Report. For Jody, Shelley, I'm Bob McElligott. Enjoy the game.